Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Thursday, the 24th of September. Well, we've had a change over the last couple of days. We've lost sort of the sunshine and very stable conditions, and it's been replaced with low pressure, currently centred over just west of Wales, over Dublin, I think that looks like. Bit of rain that's gone through overnight, but has left sort of an unstable, breezy southwesterly picture with troughs not too far away. This picture continues into the next few days with a very windy day tomorrow, and then maybe improving at the weekend in terms of soaring conditions. So hopefully we might get something useful there. Winds, we're looking somewhere in the region today, quite breezy, of about 20 to 30 knots at flying heights, generally southwesterly to south-southwesterly. On the ground, that translates to probably about 15 to occasionally 20 knots. The public forecast shows that, and as you can see, it's not going to be too ridiculously breezy. It has been worse, but bear in mind that we have had stable conditions recently, and a couple of days ago, a few people were struggling to adapt to the sort of stronger conditions. So just make sure, take into account that wind gradient, and don't keep your circuits too large, and don't get downwind to the airfield, especially with Farm Road down there. But yes, southwesterly winds, maybe going a little bit more southerly in the day. Note that potentially some more persistent rain, sort of mid to late afternoon onwards. I think that's because one of these troughs gets a little bit closer to us. You can see this is a prediction for about sort of 1400. You can see showers are not going to be too far away from us all day. And this is just be one of the things that interrupt this play today, because there's going to be more than just the rain. But yes, so a day to be quite careful. Away from the showers, we might get some reasonable but very breezy soaring conditions. But yes, showers about. I don't think there's going to be lightning, but I won't rule it out. At the moment, that's the picture. Shower is a reasonably big shower that's, I think, just gone past us. Yep, it has indeed. So clear air out for a bit, but it's not long before we get some more sort of showers. Temperature today feeling a lot more chilly, and now I got the sat pic first. You can see the that shower going past, and you can see all the showers kicking off the West Country and into Devon and Cornwall. Infrared as well. So there's bits of upper cloud, but that's sort of what you'd expect with low pressure. There are a few bits and bobs here and there. Top temperature today, only a dizzy height of probably about 12 or 13. It is going to feel chilly today, and dew points almost down into single figures. With those temperatures, it is likely that the freezing level won't be too far above about 5,000 feet. At the moment, Lasham, we have 10 and a bit degrees and 8-degree dew point. And for soaring forecast today, because of the strength of the wind, it's not showing particularly much distance, but I suspect that it might be a little bit better than this is suggesting if you can play around into wind a bit and avoid the showers, because at 11 o'clock, we're already seeing showers on the coast, but away from that, it's reasonable cumulus, sort of 3,000 to 3,500 feet. And by mid-afternoon, probably if we discounts the probability of showers, which is what Top Meteo is doing, we might see 4,000 to 4,500 feet, potential of streeting as well. Cloud distribution, something like that, maybe a little bit of top cover. You can see the showers. I expect in the afternoon there to be more showers in our area than this is suggesting, but yeah, reasonable climbs. This is showing sort of 2 knots, 2 and a bit, but potentially cloud tops coming out at 23,000 feet if we do get some showers come past. And as we can see there, temperature at 5,000 feet is 0. And the top temperature here is saying about 16, so that's expecting a little bit better than the GFS forecast is. But yes, this is also showing more west in the wind, but so you can see the difference between the models. I'll just bring up a meter. So this, oh, here we go. You know, it's going to be an interesting day when the meter is quite long. Right, so this is showing towering cumulus 2,000 feet from 1 till 7 tonight. Gusts up to 25 knots. Probability of heavy rain showers. Yeah, so showers all afternoon is what this is saying. At the moment, we've got towering cumulus already at 9:30 in the morning. I can bring up the sounding very, very briefly, just to give you a predict. We'll have a look at, let's say, Hurstman Zoo. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Sort of, if you get high enough temperature, it will. There's quite a lot of energy in the atmosphere. Well, it's low pressure, what do we expect? So yeah, breezy, soarable, but a day to keep an eye out for those showers. Okay, let's have a look at NOTAMs, and then I'll come on to everything else. Right, Fairford active all day. Bovington, near the Tank Museum and Monkey World, down there near Eyersfield Gliding Club, that is active as well. I think only up to 1,000 feet. But yeah, the danger area down there near the south coast. There is parachute jumping going on in the Salisbury Plain training area. I believe this is within one of the danger zones, and also it's at night, so I don't need to worry. Other than that, there's radio stuff going on in Boscombe. There might be some drones flying around, but the usual Boscombe Farmer is Solent, bits and bobs active. Okay, how's the effort operating? Well, we're going to be 2-3. But we do have a number of jet movements yesterday. Some of you yesterday will have probably seen an EasyJet tried to get in. I did tell them the day before that it was unlikely that they were going to get in, but don't listen to the landlord. But they are going to try again today, and I think they're going to have a much better chance. So we've got a jet coming around 1 o'clock, 1:15 or so from Gatwick. We have another one out in Cairo, which is currently having a jump start attached to it. Will leave whenever the engine starts. It's coming all the way from India, so quite an unusual operator to be coming in here, but leasing company wants the aircraft back. Then we have an aircraft off for scrap at about 2 o'clock, and then about 2:30 we have the oil spill 727 in from Doncaster. So a number of movements. Try and make the day run as smoothly as we can. But they do pay the rent, of course. As I said, 2-3. There might be some aircraft parking around the site as well. I'm going to keep that out of the way of the critical areas that we're using, but keep that in mind. Also, a number of changes, obviously, with government policy changing over the last 48 to 72 hours. Face mask is required in Clubhouse now. There is a different ordering system in the restaurant and bar. Their Facebook pages will be up to date, and there'll be notices about how to do that. But yes, this is probably the biggest change we've had in the clubhouse in the history of Lasham. So if we could just make sure we're abiding to that, please. Rule of 6, hands face to face, all of that. I don't want to drone on about it, but we want to keep Lasham open, and Colin and I are very keen and set on doing that. Okay, enough of me rambling. As you can see, a lot of interesting things going on today, whether it's wind, rain, jet movements, or changes in the clubhouse. But I'll see you at the launch point if you come out to fly, or I'll maybe see you at the weekend when it might get a little bit more soarable. Bye for now.